Hey guys, welcome to yet another episode of yet another crappy vlog. When my parents bought me this flip phone a couple years ago, I had no idea it would become such an important part of my identity. But the level of hype is growing, and I'm going to give you a sneak peek into that flip phone life. The flip phone, or the dumb phone as some people like to call it, is a universal symbol for technically challenged older people. But I'm not exactly technically challenged, as you can see from my amazing Super Tux Kart skills. And I'm barely 16, so why do I have a flip phone? Well, mostly to be different, to be honest. But also so that I can rage against Google and Apple without being a hypocrite. Which brings us to number 5 in our countdown of the facts of flip phone life. I was very surprised to find that there is actually a flip phone equivalent of Siri. However, it's seriously terrible, as you're about to see. Okay, so I'm going to fire up voice commands and see what this baby can actually do. And just a spoiler alert, not much.
Please say a command.
Send message to Todd.
Please say the message type, text, picture, or voice.
Text.
Send text message to. Did you say Todd?
Yes. Yes. Alright, there it went. So, it pulled up that message to Todd, just like I wanted. However, there's only one little problem. I still have to type the entire message. So, voice commands is basically useless. The next problem with flip phones is that the camera quality is absolutely terrible. While iPhone users are bragging about their 10 megapixel or whatever cameras, I'm just sitting here taking horrible pictures like the following. And the worst part is, none of these pictures have been enhanced or edited to look any worse than they are. Well, okay, maybe I messed them up a little bit. Anyway, on to number 3 in our countdown. Emojis. Flip phones don't process or display emojis correctly. So when you send me a cute smiley face, I receive rectangles. Nobody ever texts me. But if somebody hypothetically were to text me, I would just like to tell them, please don't use emojis. Now, the previous 3 things I mentioned are but minor annoyances. But when I'm trying to dial a number on my flip phone, key repeat can be incredibly obnoxious. Observe. You get the idea. So on down to number 1. The biggest problem I have with having a flip phone is that it makes me unable to share in the elitism of smartphone users. And this has gotten worse since the introduction of AirPods and the iPhone X. And basically it means that whenever I try to talk to a smartphone user, the response is always the same.
Sorry, I don't speak broke.
As you know, bragging rights are very important to the identity of any self-respecting tech user. And with the only device I carry everywhere with me being a cheap plastic brick, whose shortcomings have been discussed throughout the previous 3 minutes of this video, the only thing left that I have to brag about is this monster gaming desktop I built with integrated graphics and 8 gigs of RAM. Speaking of which, if you ever find yourself with a desktop this awesome and a couple minutes of spare time, why don't you check out our sponsor, Super Tux Cart?
Psst, over here. This is Ben Treff coming to you from his mom's basement. If you liked the video, please be sure to smash that like button as well as sharing and subscribing. And if you didn't like the video, well, too bad.